Hey all, it's Peter, 6-year-old bloke. I'm gonna do some little work on this little guy. But this girl already has a name called Little Bird, which is on the bonnet. She doesn't have the original motor and gearbox, but it has been replaced with a 1950s Ford Ferguson or whatever it's called. I can't remember. I tried to get it crank over last time, but the starter motor was seized. But I managed to find a replacement one, so I've got to put it in later. And you can see there's a fan on the side, so the radiator's sitting on that side instead of here. Yeah, the engine does turn over by hand when I pull the fan belt and the fan. So yeah, this was used to pull very small planes and carts or baggage and stuff. Yeah, this back part right here, it's all been added, modified. That's got to be removed. I'm going to remove this. This is going back to original. So yeah. Alright, so time to throw the starter in and let's hope she cranks over. That's the starter motor. That's a replacement one. The other one was seized because it was shorting and I tried to rebuild it, but it didn't work. So my friend gave me another one. But her one had 10 teeth. The one on the tuck had 9. So I swapped out this part and I tested it. It works. Alright, I got the starter in. Took the airbag cleaner off. I cleaned the points. I had to fix the wire to the distributor. That was broken. So I put it on. Batteries in. So I need to figure out which one is ignition because there's a switch missing there. And I think, yeah, it's right here. It's hanging right there. But there's no key. But I'm not sure what key that switch is for. Oh, it's a fan. The fan still works. Oh, did you see that? The light even flashed too. There's no way this works. For like 30 or 40 years sitting and it still works. I'm gonna have to disconnect that so I don't flat the battery because I don't know how much power this been charged last night. So I'm gonna disconnect that and I'll see if I can find a way to crank it. Alright, got it disconnected. I figure out, I think that's the starter switch, but I'm gonna give it a try. It's flat. Yeah, the battery might be flat, yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yep, nothing. So the solenoid is buggered. So I'm gonna try bypass it, see if I can use a screwdriver. I just managed to get it crank, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna stick it in here. Look at that. No way. Alright, I'm gonna put a bit of a fuel. Let's hope it has power in the ignition. When you have it for first start, you need to put a bunch of fuel in it. If you only put a little bit, that's how it takes so long to get it fired up. I've seen a lot of people put a bit of fuel and it took them so long to get it running, and that's how they flat the battery. And then the next day, they put more fuel and it worked. Yeah. All right, here we go. Nothing. The fuel pump just turned on. Jesus. Alright, let's give it a shot. forgot what was the cause. I don't know why this was, but that was connected. As soon as I disconnected, it fired up. No, I think this is some kind of a sensor or something. Because that's your earth wire, which shouldn't be connected to that. So, problem solved. And guess what? It fired up! Hey! This thing is so quiet. No way! And it runs an electric pump. She purrs like a kitten. No way. Very happy with that. The light's even flashing. This little guy is running. The little bird. I've got a radiator for that, so I'll get it in. Oh, it does have an exhaust right there. Yeah, it's connected. You can see there are chain drives. That's a diff, drive shaft, there's chain drive. No way. Go check the temp. Take it out. Put it empty the fuel. Let the fuel run out. There we go. Yes! Let's check if she had oil pressure. Oh yeah, she had oil in the camshaft now. It was all dry, now there's oil in there. Very happy. Well, this thing is, there is no gauge on this thing. So I'm gonna redo this whole thing. And I'm gonna put oil, amp, and fuel gauge on it. Yep. I am super damn happy. Even runs. Well, very pleased with that. So I've got the radiator for that, which will fit straight in. Once I have the radiator in, and then I'm going to pump the tires. I'm going to get a fuel tank for her because that fuel tank is badly rusted. Finished. It's full of rust with holes in it. So yeah. So I'm just going to put some new different fuel tanks somewhere else, like smaller ones. And then, yeah, and she'll be able to test drive. Alrighty. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.